The ocean, a flat blue mirror. Sun warm on his face. Ken smiled. Another perfect day for kayaking. He paddled further, away from the shore. Birds flew overhead. Fish jumped. Peace. Ken took a deep breath. Salt air. He closed his eyes, enjoying the gentle rocking of the kayak. He loved being on the water. It made him feel calm, free. Suddenly the kayak tilted violently. Ken opened his eyes, startled. What was that? He looked around, heart pounding. Something big was moving under the water. A huge dark shape broke the surface. A whale. It was the biggest whale Ken had ever seen. The whale spouted water high in the air. Ken stared in awe. The whale swam closer, its massive body circling the kayak. Ken felt a surge of fear. He had heard stories of whales capsizing boats. He gripped his paddle tightly, unsure what to do. The whale came closer still, its huge eyes seeming to look right at Ken. It opened its mouth wide, water cascading off its baleen plates. It was then that Ken realized with horror the whale was coming right for him. The whale's mouth engulfed the kayak. Ken screamed as he was thrown into darkness. Water closed over him. He tumbled through the water, the whale's mouth a slimy, fleshy cavern. Ken coughed, salt water stinging his eyes. He couldn't see, he couldn't breathe. Where was he? Panic surged through him. He was trapped. Something bumped against him. The kayak! He clung to it, his only lifeline in the darkness. He had to get out. But how? He remembered reading somewhere that whales have a gag reflex. Could he trigger it? He kicked his legs wildly, pushing against the whale's tongue. He pushed with all his might. Suddenly, he felt a powerful contraction. He was being squeezed upwards. Light! He could see light. He was thrown into the air, landing with a splash in the ocean. Ken gasped for air, coughing up water. He looked around frantically. He was free. He saw the whale swimming away, its massive body disappearing into the depths. He was alive. He had survived. A fishing boat appeared in the distance, drawn by the whale's spout. They pulled him from the water, shaken but unharmed. He was lucky to be alive. He knew he would never forget his encounter with the whale. It was a day he would remember forever.